So I'm white. See what... Okay, plays the Pirc Defense. Yeah, so usually I like playing a4 here. So I could play knight d5. I'm not sure what the idea is. I guess he wants me to open up the position. I think I'm going to play knight d5. I'll just trade this down. I can't believe this is a good idea for him. Move the queen around so much. I'll just put pressure on the e-pawn. Yeah. I could sacrifice, but it looks dubious at best. Just step out of the way. What I'm hoping to secure is the bishop pair. Yeah, so he goes back. So I'm going to play bishop c4. I'm playing a bit aggressive here. So I was thinking of queen g5 here, but I guess bishop f3, take. Yeah, so I'm going to assume that the open g file is in my favor. He either has to play bishop takes knight or queen takes queen, as far as I can tell, due to the multiple threats. We'll see what he comes up with. He may come up with something more creative than what I'm thinking. Yeah, so he's going to trade. I was hoping that, as I mentioned, that the g file for me is better than for him, but we shall see. I suppose what I'm going to try to do is, I would love to win that diagonal, the a3, f8 diagonal. Okay, so he's going to come out, but he's going to get passive here. I'm going to win a pawn. It's not a meaningless pawn because I'll continue the pressure on f7, so that's a good thing. So this has ended up being, king e7 was a bad move. Oh, he's just going to gaff that pawn. The problem is I can take on f7, say king d6. Well, he has to go king d8, I think. So yeah, this is hopeless because now I can take on d7 and trade down more. Or I can hit first, try to do something more. Yeah, so I think I'll just trade down. I'll check to take the file. Stop his rook from coming to g2. I'm sure this was not the most accurate, and that's an understatement, but it was something. I'm gonna guard that f2 pawn. I suppose you could try to bring the rook over. Okay, so he wants to trade suddenly. I don't mind that. Now this will give him the a file though, so what I might do is just keep this past a pawn. Now he wants to trade. I will trade. Yeah, so I'm going to play a5. Puts pressure on him. He can't let my king get c4, so he's going to have to play c4 himself at some point, but I'll have this perspective past pawn always. Alright, this is going to be positionally lost once my king gets to c4. It might have been tactically lost if he had played c4 himself, but this is certainly not good. This should, I'm not going to say it's trivial, but it should be relatively easy. And I always have this potential at, yeah, okay, so he's going to resign.